So welcome again to the 65th stream. We totally didn't have technical difficulties like every third week.
No, what? No, what?
No? Yeah.
I blame Discord.
This week we
Pony.
have Alley Claw
Oh, hi. How's it going?
and a Vital Mender and a Q pencil case. We can't say anything because she doesn't have a mic. And me.
Hello.
Oh my god!
The birthday girl speaks!
That was so unexpected. Alright, so this week on the Aggie, we have weird shapes being drawn, but the theme shall be the cutest birthday ever. Because it's Q Pencil Case's birthday. And if you don't know their art, it's freakishly adorable. Like, people die from looking at it.
It's... I mean, if I had to go one way, that would be a good way to go.
I mean, it certainly beats being turned into glue. This will be the joke that binds this stream.
Oh no! No! Elmer!
Alright. So our first piece of art, we'll just work from the top to the bottom. Because we decided to change up our style. Yeah.
Whoa.
I know.
Switching things. What is this madness?
One day we're going to go on an angle, and it's going to confuse everyone, including us.
It's just gonna be a staircase of images.
Alright, so this one is by Corzan CZ11. Now, they submitted a big long comic, which was cool, but we didn't want to focus on the entire comic. We wanted to focus on their last cell, which we found most interesting and most developed among their comic. Mm-hmm. So they're awesome enough to have this posted as an individual cell on their DeviantArt, so we're just going to use that image. Yeah.
Woo!
Alright, so let's do this. Art.
I gotta reconnect because I didn't have my pressure sensitivity.
So, Vital Mender, can we give you your normal job of being awesome and wings? I'll take the squeak as a yes. Yeah, maybe? I hear squeaks in the background.
I think so. How can you?
Okay.
Can you boost your mic a bit?
Maybe.
You're like a mouse's fart in the background.
My output's all the way up.
Okay.
Oh, maybe speak up just a little more.
Eat the mic.
Nom nom. So, something that comes stands out to me very much is they use the same outline color for the hair that's also a color in the hair, and you lose, what's supposed to be happening here and how this interacts, her front mane with her, her mane itself. So it feels off. I would try to choose a color that's, darker than maybe one of the colors, just so you could get your same line pops as you do in, say, Luna's mane, because everything is outlined in Luna's mane. So just so you don't lose that effect.
I'm trying to find the chest line. I'm actually assuming it goes somewhere over here, which gives this pony one rocking chest.
It's very hoarse, and which is fine, but then you have Luna, who's
very unhorse.
Very small. Stop it. So I would I mean, maybe if you're going for Philly Luna, but even so, their heads are the same proportions, so it just feels off having one body that is the horse body and one body that is extremely small, more like, I'd even call it like a human anthro-like body. It's very thin and tall, And her arms are, well, this is her shoulder, and then we see her arms going out here. So we got a little bit of a long arm problem.
Yeah. And it's hard to decide what exactly is happening with Celestia just because her wing hides that hug.
Mm-hmm.
Or is the hug, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I can tell that it's a hug. It's just there can be some tweaking here of what's going on. We got some the proportions just don't feel together to me. It feels very sporadic in what proportions go for what, and nothing really feels measured. If I could phrase it like that.
Phrasing. Are we still doing that?
Phrasing.
I'm not really seeing any large issues with the muzzle.
No.
The shape seems to hold true to both characters, and it's not a bad shape.
Mm-mm. It goes with the hoarseness.
Mm-hmm. Once again, with your outline color, the inside of Luna's mouth just seems
Strange with,
Yeah.
yeah.
What else would I do?
I'd move the ears, not necessarily down. They feel like they're flat. I'd have them kind of back instead of just straight down like that. Kind of like how you have Celestia's pointed backwards. Instead of just, straight down. And this is kind of a preference thing, but for the horns, you have the tips super super pointy. Sometimes it helps to give depth if you round them out just a smidge at the top, like even just a little bit instead of just going to that point. Just the littlest bump or the thicker, thick, because you have really thin lines that kind of stop it. There we go. It feels like a fragile thing on their head rather than a horn. And also the stripes you have could go on a bit more of an angle. They just kind of, especially in Celestia's, they just kind of feel like a straight stripe, where horns kind of have a swirl all the way down. So if you have something more, that also adds to the depth of the horn. Any other things you guys think?
No, you pretty much just steamrolled over that. It was awesome.
My apologies, I didn't mean
Don't
to.
apologize. It was great. I'm just like, she just, sweet. Yep, same page.
Woo!
We see Vital Mender building up. So we're going to give her a little bit. And I'd just like to remind everyone that there's an Aggie. Aggie. It's posted everywhere. We're just going to rapidly fire it at people's faces. Just PM random people. Be like, Aggie.
PM me Aggies. Right? That could be a Reddit username. PM me your Aggies.
Can that be a thing?
I mean, I've seen people with like PM me your rainbow dashes or like PM me your unicorns.
I've PM'd the unicorns guy.
Did they appreciate your unicorn?
I'm gonna assume so.
I just love on the stream how there's like 3 instances of cute pencil case on the Aggie. She's invading her party.
Gotta love them. Maybe they're trying to draw with 3 tablets at once.
I'd believe that.
Because, I mean, you have 2 hands and a foot, right?
I think we were discussing this before once, and like, the only way to be the best artist in the world is that if you have a Cintiq for each, like, you have one, you can hold a pen in your mouth, right? And then you have a Cintiq for each of your hands and a Cintiq for each of your feet. And then on each toe and finger, you have to attach a pen. That is how you become the best artist.
So wait, do you have 20 Cintiqs then, or only 4?
No, you have 5, because then there's also, you can hold a pen in your mouth too. Come on.
I could also pull my knees in and hold one with the kneecaps.
See?
And like
Or you could just
the armpits.
you could tape pens all over your body and just like, be surrounded by walls of Cintiqs and just kind of like rub your body against the wall of Cintiqs. That's art right there.
Can I quote you on that? Rub your body on the wall of Cintiqs.
Yes.
Yep, that's how you make art. You heard it here first, folks. They've been telling you wrong the entire time. Spend as much money as possible and do as little as possible. That's how you make the best art.
Yeah. You should also make a bed of Cintiqs.
Mm-hmm. That way you can art in your dreams and then sell it.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Just exploding over here.
Gesundheit.
Oh yeah, you could put 2 pens in your nose. What about your teeth?
See, you just replace all your teeth with nibs.
Nah.
That's actually getting kind of disturbing.
I am Cintiq's face.
A horror monster, too fit for this world.
I really hope this user is watching this. Oh, they are. Hey, hey, buddy. We are actually critiquing your art. We're just waiting for Vital Mender to finish up her piece because we've already gone over the rest of it. I don't even know if they can hear us though. Wire up your brain with Cintiqs.
So, like, how the technology to, like, type on something that you look at the keyboard and it sensors in your head, it can tell what, letters you're looking at to say words?
Yeah.
Just do that, except you look where you want your line to be drawn.
Interesting.
We can add another source that way.
But do you think it's smart?
The real question is, how much money can you spend?
Oh,
Not
all
necessarily
of it.
if it's smart.
I mean, there's a limited money in my wallet, but right until the visa's maxed, I mean, it's great, right?
Well, that's how you become 10 out of 10 best artist, right? Totally.
Dang it. Is there the discount way? Can I, like, buy the mono price ones? Save a few grand?
No, the only way to be a good artist is to own the most expensive piece of equipment.
So the Microsoft Surfaces, then.
What about that new monster computer they made that's like a...
The Surface Desk or Surface Office?
Something like that.
Yeah, does Microsoft want to sponsor us? Because we'd happily shill for that.
Let's pretend to be a review channel. That way people send us products for free and we keep... I mean, what?
Well, today we're reviewing this nib.
Look at the nib.
I have the spring nib for my Wacom. What do you have?
I have a combination. I mostly use, I use the felt tip. They wear out super quickly though, but I have the felt tip, the plastic, the spring, and the rubber nib. Because like it came with like a pack of like, here's extras for all the things. But when I use my Huon, I just have plastic nib.
Oh, I guess you use
Nothing.
both. Yeah. You have your Wacom and you have your Huon.
Mm-hmm. Mostly use the Huon just because that's set up on my desk, but like if I'm traveling with my laptop or I just want to art like sitting on the couch, I'll take out my Wacom.
All right, it looks like she's done. So you want to quickly talk about your wonderful wing here? And about the reasoning behind its shape and wonderful plumage?
So first I did the skeleton, which is in the green. So I just did, one joint back here, one joint over here, and I didn't bother doing like any of the little bones. Just, little basic skeleton, quick little thingy to give an idea of where the wing would be going.
All right.
It's because you've got different sections of feather. What?
So you have your 3 sections of feathers, right?
Was my mic keying up just a minute ago?
Yes. It's just quiet, so I'm just trying to repeat some of what you said.
Sorry.
It's all right. We're just trying to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. Shall we move on to the next one?
If they don't have any questions, because I know they said that you said they were in the chat.
They are, but they haven't responded to our voices.
Oh no.
Would you like me to post the reference that I was using for that?
Yes, please. Ooh, lovely reference.
Pretty.
Also, the one that I always use for like feather divisions and bone structure is this one. The person who did it is up in the corner. I just uploaded it to my stash because I always lose the links to stuff.
Ah.
The name of the person who made it is in the upper right, though, because I didn't do it. Obviously.
I see, like, 4 levels of plumage towards the end. Very cool. On the reference image. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be there. Oh, okay, cool. Alright. Cuben's case, you with us there? Cutie McBooty?
Cutie patootie.
Sweet. So, your question was how to make this look older. Like an old timey-wimey photo.
Flashback.
Desaturate. Sepia. Seriously, though. That should pretty much do it. Go load up ye old actual good art programs. Do. 1 moment. Open a picture. Where did I put those?
Did you eat them again?
They were so tasty.
No, that's no excuse, Zom.
But it is. It's the excuse I had. Come on, Gimp. I believe in you. Really? There it is. Alright. If we go all like layer. Oh, wait, no. I don't believe in GIMP. It didn't have the tools I wanted. Why did I load GIMP?
Quick, get Clip Studio. It's the best.
Wow, I mean, it's pretty damn
Sponsor
good.
us. Sponsor us, Clip. Sponsor us. Give us free upgrades to our programs.
Do you have to pay for upgrades to Clip? Oh, to get
Well,
the
like,
animation package. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go. This actually has the functionality to do it. We're gonna go duplicate layer. And then it all has. Where was that option? No. had the option to do it the other day. Correction layer.
What do you-
Haha. That's it.
Yay.
So we suck the saturation rate out of this. Yeah. Look, it's old timey-wimey. Then we can go and throw on a Nope. Trying to do the filtering of that.
To give it that nice sepia tone.
Yeah.
Well, if anything, you could do like an overlay layer and just get a sepia tone itself.
Could.
Paint it right on over.
I feel like there's something already there for it, though. How about that? Color balance. Yeah!
Wahaha.
Yeah, just make it eat the yellow. Look, it's like old timey-wimey. Kind of, I mean, you spent a whole lot of time working on your colors, and then you're like, we're just gonna destroy them all.
I mean, you still get the colors though. I think it works out in the end that you do it with the colors first and then lay the filter on top.
Is this
Because
the
then you gotta. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, is this the sort of effect you're looking for there? Sweet. And you were saying, Ellie?
Just because no, it's better that you do the colors first, because then you can get the colors going, and then, what's it called? Sorry, I got distracted really quick. Yeah, so you can do the colors first, and then lay the layer on top of it, so you don't have to think about, well, I need to work with these colors, so they're already sepia tones, so then you got to do all that thinking, and I don't know, do what you know, and then slap over sepia. Hey, it's a way to do it.
These layer correction correction tools are really cool because they create a layer mask as part of the options. And then you can do all sorts of funny stuff like this. We're going to remove all that correction from Celestia because she's a bright and colorful person who likes to go back in time and remake all of her pictures so they don't look old. Because she's not
just
old.
wants her down.
Yeah, something like that. Try everything.
Try everything. We've been flagged! We've been flagged!
Alright, let's move on to the next one then. Unless if you got any further questions. Anatomy problems.
I mean, it's all pretty much your style. The only thing that really points out to me is that Chrysalis's muzzle in the side view is super long and pointy compared to Chrysalis in your other images.
She's so boopable in this image. You just want to like hug her and boop that right there.
But really, I think in the end you could keep it. It's just like a nitpick. Maybe she, like, back in the days, she had the pointy muzzle and she became boopable. Because so many people kept booping her.
Weathered over decades, her muzzle eventually rounded out.
This must be the ultimate universe where instead of, like, waving hi to people, you boop them in the nose. So, like, every time you say hi to someone, you just keep booping their nose and then they eventually get, like, cute pencil case nozzles. No! I was going in a cute direction. Like, that pony moat.
You should cook at 12 a.m. BFC, cook. Cook. The reason is you get to wake up tomorrow and have an awesome breakfast ready for you. Or supper, you know. It's banging with babish.
Num 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 num.
So this next one is by Stamus. And it looks like Rarity beating up... No, what's going on here? Someone requested this drawing the other day. Crazy, right? Editing critique. It looks like Rainbow Dash maybe having her hair straightened. Makeup done by Rarity, who is... I'm not quite sure what's going on, I'll be honest.
It seems like Rarity's trying to pretty her up, and Rainbow Dash is not having that.
Yeah.
She got on hoof polish. I can't. Is the wing bandaged? Maybe the wing's bandaged so she can't get away. Either way, plus for interaction. I know a lot of people are scared to do interacting pieces.
I think that might be her main over that.
Oh, yeah, okay. I can see that now. In that case, to help that, got it cut. Instead of having the main flat flush with the wing itself, have the hair sort of like come over the wing. Give it some volume. So it's like wrapping around the wing instead of just, you know.
Yeah.
Simple wing. It's not a perfect wing, but there's a simplistic pony wing with feathers and the, you know, all the stuff. Move over in blue. This leg's having some issues. I see what you're trying to do. Just kind of like have her leg up, struggling against her. But it's a smidge short. I'd say smidge short and doesn't have the full.
It's missing a little of its length.
Yeah.
I've just taken the tails and pointed them to follow the spine a bit more. Easy enough. Just extended Rarity's far hoof just a bit to match the other hoof or other leg a bit more. But also change up the shape of this leg just a bit. Like that. Just adding that line in front helps give it the shape. Because overlapping is magic.
Overlapping is your best friend. Never be afraid of it. The more and more I look at Rainbow Dash's leg, I feel like it just needs to be moved in general. Maybe it doesn't even need to be up.
I don't know, is she trying to bail out of there?
I can't quite tell because she's just like It looks like her arms are. She's like letting Rarity hold her arms, and she's just looking at the makeup. Time to draw over this wing. It must be done. I gotta figure things out. I gotta do my undersketching. Undersketching is the savior of all ponies.
Allie, I have good news.
What's that?
My little karaoke finished installing. I'm gone, everyone. I'm joining my karaoke career.
Professional My Little Karaoke.
Gotta bone up on the skills for BronyCon.
Wow, you're practicing early.
I was just reminded of it today. While surfing Reddit. I mean, I was doing work at work.
Totally, sure. See, this feels like a nicer body bean going on.
Body
Kinda
bean.
like pull her in a little bit, and then you get your back legs kind of like. Don't worry, I'll make it more clear once I finish sketching things out.
Alright, I'm watching this develop because the rest of it already looks pretty good. I just adjusted her ear a bit. We could also make the horn a bit bigger.
I agree with the horn.
Horn enlargement. Brought to you by China.
Are they sponsoring us?
All of China?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Whoops, I clicked buttons. I shouldn't have done that.
We're starting the karaoke now?
What? No, totally not.
I might even take everything that I just did here, move it back a little bit more. I overshot. Ah, shoot. Shooty. Come on. Be nice to me, program. Don't you like me? Aren't we friends yet after working together for so long?
No, I think it really does have a deep personal hate with people.
I'd believe it. But yeah, something like that I think would be better fit for the situation. Maybe enlarge the body edge a little bit. But these just, keep reworking and working it till something feels a little bit better. Thing. Yeah. What do you say?
Yeah, that's what I say. Wow.
What you say?
Ooh, gotta watch those karaoke. I mean,
Flagged. Flag on the play.
All right. Do we want to? What else do we want to do? Probably move on to the next picture.
Probably. I mean, yeah. We should.
Okay. I would like to take this moment to remind everyone that Coca-Cola is our sponsor. No. There's still
Elmer's
an Aggie
Glue
going
is
on.
our sponsor.
You should totally join the Aggie. because it's cute. Look at this cuteness. There's like a cute pencil case on the Aggie.
Aw, dancing.
Get on down. Look at me. I'm dancing. I'm dancing. Holy cow.
That's
There's
great.
there's
Kind of
multiple.
like Clap Trap.
Allie, there's co-op play in this game.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize My Little Karaoke was a game.
That's 6 people at once? Oh my gosh!
After stream party.
I mean, Apple Bloom. Apple Bloom.
Apple Bloom.
Some apples. This is by Skyflies, and it is a drawing I did while waiting for class to start. I would love some feedback. First bit of feedback. Get ready for class. Come on.
But art.
Oh, right.
Come on.
We gotta do it the CBC way. Draw during class, too.
That's what I did.
Trying to think. Stop it. Being mean to
Smack
me.
that tablet.
Smack that.
No, Allie.
You knew. I'm just glad you knew.
Some cute little ears. Just move them slightly off the eyebrow.
I'm thinking for this muzzle style, you don't quite need the downward swoop from the eyes. Like if you do a little boople snoop, right there.
Yeah, without the mouth, I don't think it's quite necessary to give it that shape.
Mm-hmm.
I like the arms. This little bit here, though, it's going over the wall. It has now actually separated through the wall, though. So I would raise this entire arm so we get quite a bit of little cute pony fat over that wall. Gotta get that marshmallow going.
Yeah, same thing here. Kind of like the arm disappears into thinness. Like the arm's this thick over the wall.
I like the framing
Also-
of the door frame.
Yeah, the door frame's nice. I would move your shoulders up because I think these little bits here are your shoulders. If they are. Bean pen. Okay. If they are, I'd give them a little move up. Boop. And your ears, yeah, you already did the ears. What am I saying?
Yeah. It's just in
Yeah.
like the same color as the rest of it. I like this shading they've done on the eye.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Now they've thrown some shading in places, but left it out in others. Like this entire bow, no shading on that. There's a little soft shading, oddly around this arm, but the rest is hard shading. Just try and keep that shading a bit more consistent around it. So we have soft shading over here, which should be the same hard shading as we have up around the face.
And I would curve out your bow a little bit.
Oh yeah, give it that nice shape.
Give it a nice. Bows don't have that hard edges. Sometimes ribbon can be a little pointy, but it's never that pointy.
What if she just learned how to use an iron and went to town on that thing?
I mean, I would not be shocked. Let's just put it that way. She
I
was
got
probably
my cutie
going...
mark and ironing.
Pretty much. But yeah. I got not much else to say about this one. Maybe pull your cheek out. Stop it. Let's do it again. Okay. Maybe pull your cheek out a little more. Kind of got like a flat cheek. Could use a little more cheeky cheek. Otherwise, yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I got. Anyone else have any art they'd like critiqued? Otherwise, we're gonna go on to stage 2 of shutting down the stream and sticking on an eggie. Or possibly watching ponies. Do we want to watch ponies?
Ponies. Well, does Cute Pencil Case want to do anything? It's her birthday.
What is cute? Yes, we're totally up to entertaining Cute Pencil Case.
Absolutely.
But, I mean, if you really want to see that,
Go ahead, throw art at us, Shadow Kick. We'll end the stream with a big singing extravaganza.
Again?
Only if the people who are willing to unmic will unmic and join us in singing happy birthday.
Ooh. I like it.
It's a group effort.
We got a bunch of different... Yes!
We got that dino!
I sent you a thing.
Nope, not 3D print this image. Why is that option right there? Wouldn't that be awesome? Just 3D printing the image and then critiquing it like that?
Take a chisel to it. Okay, so you gotta get this a little more rounded.
We're gonna rub a little alcohol on here to smooth out this bit. Great. Yeah, gotta warm up your vocal cords. Time to do some warming up.
Ba la la la.
Links are spoopy. This link.
Spoopy link.
It just warned me about a stash link.
Oh. It must be really spoopy.
I love this. Alright. So let's talk about this picture. Because Shadow Kick's here, and then we'll do Vital Mender's picture.
So many pictures. Stash is now spoop. This just in. Headlines. Anyway, so we got a Rainbow Dash.
Alright. So.
Dash is very confused.
I would be too, staring at a human. Eyeball sizes. Even though the ones squinting, they're going to be the same width anyway. We're just going to re-widthabilize that. That's totally a word now. Widthabilize. The muzzle's fine, but the mouth has got a case of the enemies.
I do believe you have a case of the animes.
Ooh!
Oh, lordy.
Lordy, lordy, lordy! This is why we can't have nice things. The neck is very long on her here.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, maybe we should move
Yeah.
the body up
Totally.
like that, and then kind of...
Just because the rest seems very MLP proportion, but then bits are stretched along. This is why we make these decisions of saying, a neck's too long. Because we base it off the rest of the proportions, knowing our baseline is a standard pony.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we see an artist doing a lot of different things over and over, we go, well, that's the style they're hunting after. So we can avoid critiquing that and just critique based off of that.
Mm-hmm. Plus, it's nice to kind of either base things off of pony or real horses because it's a nice baseline to go off of. You can always change style-wise, but this kind of gives us a rule of thumb. It's not like a strict rule, but like rule of thumbs are usually like general things you can look towards to help you to find, you know, what you're looking for in regards of a certain thing. So like anatomy. the rule of thumb, we look at ponies, how their circles are. Like a lot of people base pony anatomy off of circles. You know, head and butt same size, chest is a bit smaller. As long as like that's a baseline you can go off of, and then you can change things from there and kind of create your own style from that. It's just, baselines. Yay.
But beyond that, I see 2 ears. The legs, they look fine. Just little thinning up of the body, so she maybe cuts back on. It is Easter, and those Cadbury eggs are hard to say no to. Maybe that's why.
I can only have like one of them a year.
Really? Just one?
Too much. Well, like the Cadbury cream eggs.
Yeah.
They're pure fondant.
They're so rich. Oh wait, you get fondant ones? Oh no, ours are like cream.
Oh, ours is like fondant over in the States.
Oh man.
There's probably other flavors, but that's like the main branch of flavor.
There's also Reese's peanut butter style ones. They're good.
Oh, the Reese's eggs, like I don't know why, but that shape is the best tasting shape they make. I can't even begin to try to explain, but just trust me.
I'll believe you.
Okay, thanks.
What I'm saying is people should mail me candy. BFC should be coming in real shortly. It's apparently somewhere between Canada and Germany for the last 4 days.
Fluffy chest.
I assume they're eating all the candy.
Candy's delicious. So I'm just doing some extra doops to the face. Extra bibbly boops. Just to move it to the face stingy I made. Stop it.
14 days. Well, I hope you didn't put the live bunnies in there.
But yeah, if you want to use the circle grid, sometimes that helps with eye placement. So I got this whole line to base my eyes off of. It's like, okay, I know they're gonna connect there and there. It's a wonderful thing.
And using that one, there is a few little weirdness things when it changes age, because their eyes actually move up on their head as their age goes.
See if I can just recreate it over here really quick.
It's a bit low, unless they're looking down.
That's true. I'm trying to Don't do what I do. Right here I'm trying to do everything in one stroke. Really what the best method to do is play around. Don't hit the undo button. Make this like a underlayer thing. Kind of figure out where you want it to face. Like here it's facing a bit too much this way for my taste. But yeah. Let yourself sketch, let yourself be messy and figure out the head shape. It doesn't have to be, again, perfect circles. That's bad influence I have on myself.
Corrections can happen later.
Yeah.
For now, get stuff down.
There. So that's not tilted enough. Okay, I'm going to try another head. Dang it. There. Too tilted. Alright, let's just go with that.
So if you're having problems with expressions and places and locations to put stuff, what Allie's doing is wonderful. And references. We have a pony reference. I think it's still up. I don't think it gets deleted.
No.
Or you can use the greatest reference of all. Just watch the show and pause.
You can also use other artists, you can use real life, you can use other cartoons. It doesn't have to just be pony faces. You can learn a lot about facial emotion structures just from watching other cartoons as well.
Yeah, you can run into the local monument that it has 4 sides, and it should have a gateway to Equestria in it. You can then use that as references. Does this not happen for you guys?
I mean, the only problem is if you're not supposed to be in high school, it might get a little etchy, sketchy.
Well, Twilight wasn't supposed to be in high school. She definitely graduated university.
Listen, listen. We don't know what went on there.
Like, she's living on her own, paying taxes and being a ruler. You don't do that at the age of 14. Yeah, I think that's about right, Shadowkick. I suggest a Polaroid camera. Because you can you can, like, freeze her with the flash and get out of there. Wow. What? Awesome. Oh, wait. A messy sketch.
And that's okay.
Yeah. So do you have any other questions, Shadowkick? Because we're pretty much redrawn your picture. Yeah. Can you just redraw all your pictures? No, but you can. For a limited time only until your tablet runs out of ink. They have limited ink, right? Digital ink? That's what e-ink is, right?
Totally. It's like a printer, but a tablet.
They print in photons. Alright, we're going to move on to the next one then.
Art.
Which isn't pasted, of course. Because why would I paste something ahead of time? Where did it go? Oh, jeez, it's so big.
Did you eat it?
No.
I just ask that question every time.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fair question. Especially with me. Because as you might know, I like food. Food's a great thing.
It's
I tend
tasty.
to try and ingest it 3 times a day. Oops, I pasted that on layer 2. Whatever. We work on layer 3 today. Alright, the next one is by our very own Vital Mender. Oh, she just blew a foghorn over our heads.
Whoa.
My phone vibrated on my desk.
I thought she just became Bodie McBoatface.
My phone was just being dumb.
Pony. There's a pony.
Alright, Vital, can you tell us about this? Because this is definitely a very horse-like pony inside of a, like, Victorian dress. Maid outfit, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I want to know the story of how this came along?
I was asked to draw it.
Okay.
Somebody was like, draw a horse in a maid outfit, so I did.
Well, it's amazing. Wait.
Yeah.
I made a horse.
Ah, time to clean this up. Alright. The
Horse.
front arms are really bothering me.
I'll agree with that. I'm a little confused on.
They're just bending the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Like they're going like this. To exaggerate a lot, they're going like this. You see this? So either moving that, I wouldn't move the elbow forward. I just entirely rotate this arm. So it's all like hanging out.
trying to see how, like... So horses got their long, big necks, so I'm trying to, like...
Okay,
that, actually.
what is happening on our canvas right now? Because we have two very scared ponies.
Two very scared what ponies?
Two very scared ponies. We have Vital Mender's pony that is just like staring with that sort of oh my god this is happening picture face, and then a confused Dash. Like what's going on here? Is it?
Zom.
Is it
I
something
drew
you
on
did?
the wrong layer.
You drew on layer 2, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, you don't get erase anymore.
No.
You
But
live
I
with your
want-
mistakes.
No, but it's wrong. It's gonna be confusing. All right,
Just throw a
new
different color
down.
over it.
Or just like hit Control V until it all goes away.
It can't anymore. Like I've hit the limit.
This is when swooshing isn't good.
No. You want to be messy, and you can't.
You want to be a rock star?
I'm having a hard time trying to picture a horse like this.
A horse, of course.
Would you
Like
like me to send you some sitting horse references? Because I have a bunch.
that would be
Yes.
lovely. References are best friends. Because I almost want the head to be like curved this way, rather than
Totally just like a bunch of stock images, but hey.
references are references.
Where should I link them?
Anywhere you feel comfortable.
Huh. Yeah, so I always forget horses are weird. I just keep sticking with the ponies.
Yeah, I feel like this is too up and down to be comfortable for like horse anatomy. Her back's too straight. Like we look at all these horses and they have a much greater bend for their chest, butt areas. No, wrong color.
This poor horse. This poor horse. I don't know who does these terrible images, but I still use them as references, even though they're awful.
Small chair, big horse.
Hey, I gotta find references somehow, okay?
These aren't bad references. It's just funny. Small chair, big horse. So I know I'm drawing a really horsey muzzle at this moment, just to get my bearings for the horsey anatomy. But yeah, overall I think it could do with a more pushed back everything, kind of like the flow. Big old horse tummy. Then we're gonna erase this head part and get ourselves a more cartoony horsey head. I'll do it in purple. Purple's a nice color. That's too close to blue. We'll do it in pink. Pink's a nice color.
Using those references.
References are your best friend.
I don't know about that.
What?
They don't
But
drink beer with me.
I mean, I guess. Polo. Horn will go about there. Sorry, I'm so quiet, like, and giving vague speaks while I'm doing this.
It's alright.
Gotta concentrate on that draw.
Watching you. Watching you learning.
No!
And I'm also staring at the Eggie at the same time. Remember,
The Eggie.
everyone, Eggie.
Eggie's cool.
Eggie.
Eggie's fun.
I should just delete Stranger Source's post. Be like, haha, I posted it. I don't think you can. Oh, so he can.
What? What do you do?
He can apparently delete my posts in the chat.
Yep. He's got those powers. Alright, so this is like my rough combination. Super messy, and apologize for that. Maybe if I can get some green out to identify aspects of it.
I mean, it's not supposed to be like 100% horse.
I guess my only problem with that is you have really, really horsey arms going on in this image, so to bend them at this angle, it kind of feels broken. So if you're going to go for a more horse's structure, you need to kind of have the whole body flow with that. But that's just my 2 cents on it. I don't know if anyone else has an opinion on that. Zom.
That's me!
Do you have any opinions on the horse body versus horse legs?
No, I was getting wrecked. As Stranger Source's advice. No, not really. Your alterations make sense. I don't know. It's hard to hybrid between them. Just because your legs are so very, very horse-like that they don't hold much cartoony to them. Maybe if you were to rubber them up a bit more and become a cartoon.
Are you saying to feed her marshmallows until she becomes fat and has marshmallow cartoon legs?
Yes.
And a little less articulation. Or like poof. I'll just poof that really quick. Just because there's so much articulation going on in these legs. Let me add new layer. Insert layer. That it feels so... I'm not quite sure. Something feels off. They feel bent the wrong way. And they feel like they're very far down. Even though I know horses' necks are long. But that's, like I said, that's just my 2 cents. You keep doing you. That's how I feel like it could be fixed a little.
By you being you, it can be fixed. That's like some sage level advice right there.
No, it's just coffee advice.
I think part of it is there's an in the how many points of articulation are in a horse leg?
3.
Because there's supposed to be 5.
5.
And I believe they took it down to 4 in pony.
Yeah, there's supposed to be an extra one that they don't really use in pony. I mean,
Which is
6
what-
if you count the joint.
Yeah. Which is why kind of like, because MLP ponies, they do have some butt sticking out, but they do sit up straighter than horses would. And I think that lack of articulation is one of those things that does help. Because there's less to be defined in the muscle movement.
Yeah, because there's like.
I agree, cute pencil case. That does look much better.
Yeah, really nice.
Maybe, just looking at the text box.
Make the text box have some.
Yeah, just
CPU?
the one text box from where she's talking in the present. Is it possible to not have that the drained color? It so if all the other I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
I think my favorite part of this portion of the comic is just the changeling in the bush. It's just so squishy. I want to like squish it. Squish, squish, squish. Little hooves hanging out.
Sorry, CPC. Alright, so Vital. Any further questions on this picture?
No thanks.
Alright. Anyone else have any art they'd like critiqued? Or shall we call this an afternoon?
We have one from Lulu Arts, I believe. Oh, that's so cute. I like that.
I can order prints of it on canvas? Interesting. You seeing anything off with it, Allie? I know you're staring at it right now.
Just a few nitpicky things.
Alright, save an image. Just gotta do the resizing thing. Yeah, that might fit. There, up, up.
See, clearly it's missing a wing. That's what the critique.
I think
Yeah.
so, and a horn. Oh, someone just erased off its head.
No.
Alright,
Is layer
layer
6 a
5
bad
and
layer?
6. Yeah, they're
Okay.
good layers.
So, the one overall thing that kind of sticks out to me is that I don't think you need this blur going on, especially on Pinky, where you have the bottom of her hooves and tail and top of her head blurred. I think you can keep that clean as well as the balloons clean. I think really only the background needs the blur. Because otherwise it feels a smidge messy to me. You lose like kind of the crispness of her popping out with the balloons.
Come on, mouse. I have to scroll on a picture here. Here it is. So I would like to remind everyone there's still an Aggie going on and you should all join it. Aggie! But beyond that, this pony, yo. I like the balloon pops beneath, like the one she's interacting with breaks the frame, along with the top of her mane. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, just like I said, just gotta like don't blur it because I think it'll look much better unblurred.
Yeah, the edges here.
Oh no, not the edges, like the balloon and the tail and the top of her mane. They all have some blur to them.
Oh yeah. I also suggest the edges of the picture. Don't blow those sharp.
Yeah, make those crisp and nice. Any shading tips? Well, I like that you're not using black. I see different colors in there, which is really nice. I'm almost wondering if you can, because you have such colorful, you have the nice green shadows on the balloons and such. Maybe you can work some greens into her body and hair itself. Kind of have like consistent shadow color. Might need to play a little around with like where in the greens you'd be getting them, but like sometimes it's nice to have like a consistent shadow color. It really helps make it coherent. As for shadows itself, it seems like I mean, I don't have any immediate things, but the only thing I would say is since you have shadow and highlights in her eyes, I would also add highlights to everything else because it's kind of like the eyes are the only thing with highlights. Maybe the balloons have a little bit and the body has some, bouncing off of her. You have this rich background. It almost seems like a sunset, so the light will be extra strong at this point. So just like extra hints of highlights on her as a whole.
The face looks very view-like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. The eyes, I see it in like the eyebrows. Eyebrows are nice because they really help your pony feel expressive. But also when you add eyebrows, think about where there'd be other shadows, not just under the eyebrow, because there's also a lot of like curving going along here. So you might have some shadows, here and here, and then maybe it'll be bright in this area. There's some really good references on just eyelids. You can really give a look and see where they'd hit some light and where you can show some depth. Like here, you could show a little bit of depth by like making this area darker and having a streak of light in there. give it a nice push to the face, make the face feel more depth. Excuse me.
Also, eyebrows let you create lowbrow humor. So that sounds good.
Yes. I have a slight issue with the ear shape. I'm kind of confused with how it connects. It could just be a style thing. Like, I guess this is how I tend to do ears, but I know people who want to do like the almost not butt ears, but like have like the split thing going on.
Butt ears.
They make me think of butts. But yeah, it's kind of like there's just like an opening in the center of her ear rather than the ear canal flowing into the head. If that makes sense. But that's just a personal dippy doo.
Personal doubloon?
Dippy doo. I just made up
Dippy-doo.
a word. That because there's no word.
Are we...
Opinion, thought, just making up words at this point.
Well, as long as we're all on the same page.
Any other comments? Anyone? Sorry, I kind of took that over.
That is okay. Other comments, though. The color blue is kind of a weird color. Just saying.
You know what I might change up? I would use her cutie mark. Oops. Tap that. So maybe instead she's holding a yellow balloon and there's two blue balloons right under her. Maybe another yellow one, because that red one kind of blends in with your very like red-orange clouds. So you could have like her like an expansion of her cutie mark as the balloons behind her and she's holding on to sort of a cohesive color pattern.
Could you critique? Is that supposed to be critique? Oops. I just made something fall.
Dun dun dun.
Link it and we'll see what critique we can throw at you. Hey, Allie.
Yeah?
It's still CPC's birthday.
Do we have a dance party? Quick, everyone dance. Wherever you are, dance. For CPC. Be extra cute when you dance. It has to be a cute dance.
An animated body? Oh my god, that's adorable.
Boop, 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 boop. I could just watch it.
Where's that critique folder? Why is... Oh, there it goes. 4. Oops. There we go. All right. Let's talk the angel dog. I think it is.
It looks like a little pupper in the clouds with wings.
All right. First suggestion. Hard edges. The brush you're using looks like an airbrush. Don't use an airbrush to do your pictures. It's a very bad way to blur up lines. Get your basic shapes down, get your line weights down, and then move to trying shading. Don't jump the gun, so be it, or as it be, whatever the word phrase is. So for instance, us right here, where the heck's my pen? There it is. Hard lines. Wonderful. Lovely. Hard lines. Yeah, we see a hard line over on your ear. It's a good hard line. Keep with that brush for the rest of it. Get rid of the airbrush that has formed whatever's going on around here, this highlighting that's going up here. Don't bother doing any of that until we can get form down, because form is going to help you so much. It is the basis of your images, so you have to get there before you can go anywhere else. So what I want you to do, because we've seen a few of your images before, we're probably going to see some more in the future, what I want you to do is I want you to redo this image with no airbrushing, none at all. And I want to see black lines, thin black outlines for everything. Because right now we have no neck, we have just body sort of forming out of nowhere. So I want to see the outlines for this too, okay?
Yeah. It's nice to have like good lines, good line art. I know some people like to stay away from line art, but really sketching or line art, it's really nice to help you like define areas, especially when you're not quite comfortable with lineless work or just painterly things. Really give the idea of what can be defined, where things are. Just kind of like it's your layout. Even when you do lineless, you'll still have under sketches that really block out everything. Even if you do lineless, still it's nice to have like things blocked out with lines, just kind of give the feel of how you want it to be, where things are separated, where you're going to need to focus on shadows and highlights to really make, the 3D pop on it. See like Zamzam's doing right here. He's just drawing over your picture, and I can already see and feel the body a lot more than without lines right now. And I'm not saying you shouldn't do lineless, but work with some lines some more so you can get an idea of where things will sit and whatnot. How it'll be separated and put together.
Someone's horrible at those noses.
Snooty snoots.
Vampire dog.
Yeah. Like the Shadow Kick said, even with lineless, it's good to have line sketches. And they don't even need to be like, get out your line art tools and super definedly line them. It's more like say you have a messy sketch and then you create a new layer and then you try to clean that sketch up some more, and maybe you create a third layer and get that sketch nice and clean so you know where everything is.
All right. So to recap, next week, if you're gonna submit art to us, I want to see those lines, and I want to see a sketch of it, preferably too.
Ooh, yes, I'd love to see undersketching. In fact, one of the best things you can do is get your work in progresses critiqued, because that'll help the final product be better.
That's why I don't usually bother getting critique once I finished it, because I usually get critique along the way before it's done, like when I'm just doing a sketch.
Always. So much easier to correct a picture at the infancy than at the end.
Especially when you're using colored pencils. They don't really erase very well.
There's no hope at that point.
Hey, no, I have edited colored pencil before. It is just really annoying.
Oh, I have no doubt. Seems like a challenge.
All right. So I think we're gonna call this a stream then. It's been streamy. Sorry?
Stream.
Nothing. I was being sarcastic. Sorry.
I didn't even hear you. That was the problem. So what do we want to do? Oh yeah, we wanted to sing Happy Birthday for CPC.
All right, everybody. If you're on mic, you better mic up. The moment.
Oh, we got people unmuting. Oh my gosh, it's like a wave of
Oh.
unmutations.
Oh my gosh, we need someone to do one of those like pitch things so we can all get on pitch, just like la. Okay, duck quack is working too.
Everyone ready?
Yup. More already.
More or less. Now it's now legal to sing Happy Birthday. It is.
Oh, do we have to sing Make a Wish?
Oh yeah. That's a really long song to sing. We're just gonna do.
It
We're just gonna do
really
Happy Birthday. Happy birthday
Birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Happy birthday
to you.
Shit, fucking lag.
Happy birthday,
Happy
dear
dear
CPC.
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
Okay, so Discord has a delay. That I didn't realize.
Oh my gosh, that was.
It was like a speech jammer.
Happy birthday to
Everyone just slowed down at one point, trying to allow everyone to catch up. It was great. It was like when a toy runs low on batteries and it's trying to speak.
Lazy Daisy.
One of the most terrifying birthday wishes I think we've ever given anybody.
I'm sorry, CPC.
Nah, I'm sure it was great.
They're happy, okay. Love y'all. Alright. Don't forget there's an Aggie still going on. We're just a nice little cute little party. I think there needs to be cake there, guys. Can we get
Oh, stranger source. That's sass. That's it's a war.
Huh? Did I miss something?
Oh, it's happening in the Picardo chat. We keep removing each other's link.
Oh shit!
All right, it's probably actually gonna start flagging stuff if we do this too much.
Probably. Strange source stays strong. He wins this round.
All right, so we're gonna call it the stream. Congratulations, everyone! You made it through another run.
Woo!
Congratulations. Should we start handing out medals every time we finish a stream? Pencil Case is getting in on it.
Participant ribbons, really.
Strangeosaurus deleted himself. I'm just so. You guys are great. It's a good time.
You're a bunch of silly artists.
Yeah, we really shouldn't be allowed into the general public.